Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. So I'm so happy to have you here, guys. Welcome, welcome. My name is Jean and I do pick a card readings. And for today, we're going to do a pick a card reading about your future spouse. Particularly, we're going to ask the cards, is your future spouse rich? Now, for this video, just to set the expectation, we're going to give us more information, not just a quick yes or no, but there's actually going a detailed story about your future spouse's financial situation, where they're coming from, and for a few piles, for some piles, it's also going to talk about how you, as their future spouse, influence that or those financial decisions. So we're going to do tarot, oracle, and then later at the end of the reading, we're also going to do initials. Actually, I'm also thinking about doing initials on the first part of the reading. Alright? So I've prepared 3 piles for you guys to choose from. We have pile number 1 with this lovely colored journal card. And then we have pile number 2 with the black bookmark, flowered still. So I love journal cards and flowers. And then we have pile number 3 with this baby pink, flower journal card. So pick out the card, the pile or the energy, the number that resonates with you the most. And then when you guys are ready, let's get started with pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. So as promised, I'm going to do the initials first. I don't know. I just got this inspiration that it's gonna be fun to do them first, and then later we'll go to your tarot reading. Okay, so we're going to check on initials, months, and numbers. That could be dates or, pretty much numbers. Kind of like anniversary dates or something. Okay, so let's start with the letters. You have letter Y. You have letter Q. I'm hearing that for some of you, this is a company. So could be, where you guys work, or possibly a business that you build together. Oops, sorry. Y, Q, E, I. Then you have Z. Then you have letter R. Then you have letter D. You have letter L. You have G. Okay, we have F, and then we have K. And then there's some sage left. For the dates, you have 1, or numbers, dates or numbers. We have 7. We have, no, it goes like this. Yeah, this is 6. Oh, we also have other letters. We have letter U. And then we have September for the month. Now they're just rumbled. And then we have February. Oh, we have letter C. We have letter X. Fly. Ooh. Could be meeting abroad, We have another 9. And then there's September. And then you have another K. Could be their names. And then there's another letter C. Okay. Then there's number 5. And then there's March. So the months could be your birthdays or, the month that you guys meet, dates. Okay. So, take what resonates. You can take a screenshot of it. But I will be, returning them back. Okay. I'm so sorry about that loud jet noise. But I'm hearing jet setter. Okay, so pretty good start. Pile number 1. Okay. Alright, let's leave the sage there to give it a more tarot feel. Okay, so we'll start off with your tarot cards. And then for your first card, you have the Death card in reverse. And then you have the Priestess. And then you have Temperance. Okay, so pile number 1. Okay, so your first card, the Death card in reverse, I'm actually picking up a lot of messages, a lot of energies here. Now, your future spouse, it could be one of these 2 extreme personalities or lifestyles. It could be that for some of you, Okay, this is someone who was born into wealth. They are wealthy. I'm hearing that even for some of you, they're extremely wealthy. And then there's another side wherein these people, they grew up with almost not, like, they grew up in a household, or their early childhood or family experience or life experience for some is that they were really struggling financially. So it can be either of those things. But the good thing is, regardless of their background, of where they came from, both are actually living this great, comfortable lifestyle. Now, I'm also seeing that, for some of you, actually for most of you, this is someone who, even at an early age, has been supporting themselves, or maybe at an early age was taught by their parents, their guardians, about the business, how to run the business, how to work. They were grooming your future spouse to have good business skills, or have, be good employees, and then move up the ladder from there. Or they were taught how to manage the family business. So at a very early age, this person, your future spouse, sorry about the background noise, it's very loud. Okay, I'm getting another message in relation to that. Okay. Also, they have this side note, they have this strong, presence. Okay, not, well, personality, yes, it's strong, but more on their presence. We're talking about someone who's really charming, someone who's really good with business. And yeah, so aside from business and all, this is someone who is really good in handling money. It's not just that they were taught, or for some of you, they were even self-taught on how to manage a business, but they're also very good in managing their finances. In general, I'm seeing that this is someone who's very thrifty. Okay, someone who just doesn't spend, but rather someone who likes to spend, or is very, very careful with how they spend their money, and which is what I'm also seeing as a confirmation by the priestess card. Okay, so you notice this card, they're really thinking hard. They're holding a bubble, and based on this reading, okay, I'm feeling that this is referring to resources. Like, they're really holding on to it, before they buy something for themselves, or before they buy anything in general. They give it a deep, hard second thought. Okay, this is also someone, okay, who is very good at budgeting. Okay, they're very resourceful. If they can find alternate ways on how to, save money, even though they have lots of it, they would. And with the temperance card, what I'm also seeing here is that, in spite of this person being very thrifty, being very careful with how they spend their money, this is also someone who loves to spoil you. Okay, like, they want to give you all that you want, but on a material sense. Okay, of course, there's also emotional sense, but in relation with regards to the reading, they want to give you pretty much everything that you need. If you want to go shopping, if you want to go someplace, or if you just want to spend it, regardless of the situation or how you handle money yourself, they actually support you into it. But just look at, it's actually very interesting. Okay. I'm sorry for the background noise. I live in a place near the airport, like very near. Like, the airport's like, 10 minutes away from my house. Anyway, going back. So yeah, the temperance cards, as you see here, this woman, this fairy, is pouring water into another container. So pretty much like their resources, they're pouring money onto it. It's actually a bit cute because the woman is not looking at it, but then they're still pouring. So this is also a symbol that, yes, they're thrifty and all, but for you, okay, they're willing to spend as much, anything that could make you happy. Okay, but of course, it's the good thing about this is that, you know, there's still balance to it. Like, they want to spoil you, yet at the same time, you know, they can still set boundaries as to how much and how often. You know, they're still wise in spite of it. Okay, and let's see here for the oracle card. So you have here Milky Way, perspective, and then you have stone people, vigilant. So stone people, actually what I'm seeing for the oracle cards is pretty much like a confirmation from the tarot messages. So perspective, this is someone who, you know, in a way is very exceptional. Like, if there's such a thing as intelligence, financial intelligence, like, this person will actually score very high into it, you know. And also, this is someone who's very smart. Okay, you know, and there's this skill, okay, whether it's intelligence, charm, you know, there's this one thing about them that really stands out a lot. Like, this your future spouse, you know, whenever people think about them, you know, they could say one trait about them that is strongly associated with this person. So basically what I mean is, let's say for instance, this person, okay, is known, or, you know, very much famous among his peers, among his friends, family, for being someone who's, you know, smart, good in sales. Like, when they think of someone who's good with their job, they immediately think of your future spouse. And with stone, yeah, vigilance is pretty much, you know, just being very careful with money. But you know, to close off your reading, pile number one, all is great. So this person, your future spouse, they offer for you a life of stability, comfort, and abundance. Okay, so yeah, that's it for us, pile number one. I hope you like this reading. Okay, thank you so much if you were able to stick around this long, and hopefully I get to see you guys on the next video. Bye! Hi, pile number two. If you chosen this group, this reading is for you. So we're going to start off with some initials. So we're going to cover letters, you know, dates, numbers, and months in regards to your reading. So this could be the initials of your future spouse, or events, places that, you know, means the most to you and your relationship. And then months could be your birthdays, or, you know, special months that you will be celebrating with this person. Okay, and then, okay, sorry, I get it. Okay, all right. Oops, a few more. I feel like I should pick a few more. There you go. So for the letters and numbers, okay, so you have Z, you have L, you have V, okay, you have K, you have O, you have N, you have another V, then there's Q, there's N, okay, there's O, another O, two O's, and then there's number 7, there's letter T, okay, there's G, and then there's another letter Q, oops, okay, and then there's N, so 3 N's, okay, and then there's 9, there's 8, okay, 8, 7, 9, there's March, and there's October, and then there's letter D, dog, okay, and then there's number 1, and then there's number 8, another number 8, and then there's letter S, okay. So those are for the letters, the months, and the dates. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of it, and then let's proceed with the reading. Okay, so I'm gonna tuck them away now. And then for the reading, we'll go with tarot and then a few oracle cards. So to start off the reading, we have, okay, there you go. Okay, all right, so we have here the priest or the hierophant. in traditional tarot. And then we have the Knave of Pentacles. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so in general, the reading, your future spouse is screening, strong hustler energy. Okay, strong earth vibe. So these are all represented by the earth sign. So the priest is represented by Taurus. Well, Knaves of Pentacles, so an earth sign could be, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. The Hermit, okay, even in reverse, so this represents Virgo energy. Now, let's talk about the cards one by one, starting with the Priest or the Hierophant. Okay, so this is the strongest card that gives us that hustler vibes. And, this person, from what I'm seeing here, is someone who likes to learn. Okay, this is someone who's very hardworking. Okay, very, very hardworking, very committed to their work, their craft. It it comes to the point, and I'm seeing that for some of you, your future spouse is very workaholic, like, very. Now, it's not that they don't like to have fun. It's just that, when they are so focused into something, when they get into the zone of what they're doing, they're just really, really in the zone. Like, it's hard for them to, shift their focus from it until it gets done. So this is someone who finishes what they've started. Okay, this is someone who is, goal-oriented, results-oriented. But mostly this is someone who is very interested in learning. So what I'm seeing here is that, this person lives by the daily principle of, we have to learn first before we can earn. So this is someone who's very, responsible, someone who likes to study. Now, I'm seeing that for some of you, they may be a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, or, a scientist, someone whose profession or whose craft needs thorough studying. And then for some of you, okay, if they're not in those professions, it could be that, they work a 9 to 5, but they're very, very interested with upskilling. So, for some of you, it could be that, this person is only hired to do this job, but then again, they're very interested to learn what the other team does, what the other department does. Or it could be that, they're really focused on their current career, their current role, but, they're really eager to learn more. Now, I'm seeing that for some of you, they may be even taking up online courses, or, some of them may even be taking up a master's degree, okay? Or it could be that, they're much more interested with hands-on learning, something that you don't learn in school in theory, but something that you learn from experience. But regardless, this is someone who likes to learn. They believe that learning, okay, is a never-ending process. Now, moving on to the Knave of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles in traditional tarot. So this is someone who is, very interested to build things from scratch. Okay. Now, this is someone who, even if they come from a wealthy family, okay, regardless of their background, but I'm seeing that for some of you, they have enough resources, they have this privilege to, achieve what they want. Okay, they have the means. They have the means to study, they have the means to travel, or, to take a risk, calculated risk to open up a business instead of going to employment. So, whatever it is that they plan to do, okay, they have their own resources. They have the means for their own goals. And I'm also seeing that this is someone who is practical. And then one of the main strong messages of the Knaves of Pentacles is that this is someone, again, who is very, very interested in making a name from themselves. They don't mind starting from scratch. So if it's a business, they're really interested to building their own empire. And if it's, a career that they're focused on, they really want to make, to be a big brand in their field. Now, let's talk about the Hermit card, being in reverse. So from what I'm seeing here, this is also someone who, likes to share what they learn. Okay, this is someone who likes to work with people. Could also be that they're in sales, or they have this strong extroverted energy. Okay, I'm also seeing that this person is humble. They don't mind being mentored. They don't mind, right, rather learning from other people. And this is also someone who works very well in a team, or with other people. I'm also seeing the possibility that for some of you, you may be, you and your future spouse may be building a business together. You may be business partners. And for some of you, I'm seeing that there's a possibility that you could meet through work. It could be that you work together, or you may have been building a business and then you met this person over work. Let's say you have a meeting with potential clients or potential partners, suppliers, or it could be in a convention, anything that has to do with work. Okay, there's a big possibility that you will meet your future spouse there. Now let's move on with the oracle card. So for your first card, we have your rainbow, blessings, and then we have eagle, communion. Okay, so from what I'm seeing with the rainbow card, this is someone who is, what we would describe as a dreamer. Okay, they're very goal oriented, but at the same time, they like to take action. It's not just that they dream of things; they really make it happen. These are the dreamers and the doers. Okay, and also they're very optimistic. They're very hopeful. They always see opportunity in everything. Whenever people, usually for some people, they see difficulties from them. For them, they always see opportunities. They always see something that they could learn from. Okay, and then with the eagle, communion. So basically, what this represents is that this person aims to soar high, to fly high. Like they have big ambitions, and whenever they achieve one ambition, they move on to the next one, or they build another dream if they're done achieving this dream. So this person always strives to do better. Okay, sorry. And this person always strives to do better, and to be better, to do more. Okay, so that's it for us. Pile number 2. I hope you like this reading. I hope this was able to help. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I get to see you guys on the next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you've chosen this baby pink journal card, this reading is for you. So I'm going to start off the reading with initials, like with the previous groups. So for the initials, we're going to check on letters. This could be their name, initials, or places and events that are important to your relationship. And I'm also going to look at months and dates, or just numbers that are also important. Okay, so 2, 3. Sorry, there you go. Okay, so what do we have for pile number 3? Okay, I'm going to get a few more. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Pile number 3. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's start with the letters. We have G, and then we have H, and then we have P, we have V. Oops, it's a sticker. And then we have X. We also have D. Okay, we have D. And then we have A. And then we have O. We have K. We have I. We also have J here. And then we have V. And then we have F. For the numbers, you have 8, you have 2, and then you have 0. And for the months, you have August and you have September. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of it. And then afterwards, let's move to the tarot and to the reading. So I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna tuck them in back to their bag. Okay. Alright, so let's start the tarot read with the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so pile number 3. Okay, for the first part, I'm going to read the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands, like as a group, like as one. So what I'm seeing here is that your future spouse is someone with so much untapped potential. They're great people, they're good people, and they're capable of doing a lot of good things. They also have it in them to be rich, to be wealthy, to be abundant, to achieve financial freedom or the level of financial success that they aspire to be. But one of the things also, the challenges that I'm seeing here is that they may have, they themselves may have some doubts within their own ability. Okay, so this is for some, I'm seeing that this may be a possible confidence issue, but I'm also seeing that for some of you, okay, this is about someone who's a bit afraid to take risks. Okay, so there's one. And then it could be that they may be, by the time that you meet them, they may be at a bad spot or in a bad place in terms of their career or in their business. So that's also possible. And then for some of you, actually for most of you, okay, I'm seeing that at first, okay, this is the keyword at first. This is someone who may be a little bit reckless with money. It's like they love to spend so much more than they actually save. Okay, so they may tend to buy so much things that they don't actually need. Buy things in excess. Now I'm also seeing these cards together, that it could be rooting from a lot of factors. It could be one of the following or all. So for some of you, for some of you, I'm seeing that your future spouse had this traumatic experience or bad disappointing experience during their childhood that affected the way they are. And then for some of you, I'm also seeing that it's possible that they are going through a difficult situation because of their divorce or separation. So this is again still in terms of money. Could be that when you meet them, they are in separation with someone. They may be paying their previous spouse or partner, or they may be doing child support, or it could be that for some of you, I'm seeing that they are still supporting their family, let's say their parents or their siblings. Okay, so in a way, they have this responsibilities that involves their families or their homes that may be locking them up. So this could also be one of the reasons why they may be afraid to take on a risk in terms of business or career. Now the good news is we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I'm seeing a lot of messages with the Queen of Pentacles. So one being is that when they do meet you, okay, so this person, they're going through these things in their life, and then when you come along into their life, when you meet them and then you guys become together, you guys become a couple, I'm seeing that you will inspire this person in a good way. Okay, it could also be that since for some of you, this person may have had some self-doubts, you may be encouraging them to pursue their dreams. Or it could be that for some of you, especially for those of you who are career women, I'm seeing that a lot of you here are career women. It could be that you inspire them to do better. It could also be that you will be helping them in their business or in their career. So either way, the main message here is that you are actually going to inspire them to become better providers, to be wiser with their spendings, with their money, to step up in their career or in their business. So you are going to start that spark in them. Now, this is more out of their own will. This is more out of inspiration, okay, rather than insistence. I'm also seeing that for some of you, at first, your future spouse will be a little intimidated when they see you, when they finally meet you. Now, let's go with the oracle card. So you have here Tsunami, a wake-up call. And then you have Wind, activation. Okay, so these cards together, I'm seeing that, one of the main messages or strong vibes that I'm getting is that, you to get you yourself and you as a couple, you guys are a force to be reckoned with. It could be that individually you may be in both one of you or one or both of you may be in a bad place when you do meet, but then when you do guys meet, when you finally team up, you actually make a strong, great couple. You also inspire one another, and I'm also seeing that now this could be a child message from your future spouse. I'm also hearing that they see you as a breath of fresh air, okay, like you are this wind, you are this wind, this cool breeze that is comforting them in their lives. And I'm also seeing that for some of you, this may be a whirlwind romance. Things were normal one day, and then all of a sudden, things happen so fast, and then you just realize that you guys are together. You guys, may be married. Now, this is also a good news. I'm also seeing that, for some of you, there will be a sudden possible flow of cash. This is coming from an unexpected force, tsunami. It's something unexpected, but it's something big. So this could be a lot of things. For some of you, I see you guys winning a lottery, or it could be that, well, actually, it's more on winnings. Is there some other way that you can earn money, or possibly that, you open up this business and then, it's as if it's an overnight success, or trading. I'm hearing the word trading, so you or your partner may be into trading, and then you just hit it big, or it's a lot of things for a lot of people, but for most it's lottery. Possible, strong possibility. Okay, don't ask me for numbers. Please. But either way, there's going to be an unexpected flow of cash. Okay, so you guys are gonna be fine. Okay, so yeah, that's it for us. Pile number 3. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching up until the very end, and hopefully I get to see you on the next one. Bye for now.